Good morning, my clean eaters and my clean eaters to be. This is video 3. That rhymed. I didn't even mean to do it. Okay, so video 3. Okay, so now we've cleaned everything out and we've only put the good stuff back in, or the stuff that we know we have to use, because, I have a little bit of a theory when it comes to like making snacks for the kids' schools or potlucks and things like that. I like to be the one that brings the healthy dish, but I do realize that people aren't always going to eat it. And I'd have to tell myself I'm not doing them any favors by bringing the junk. But I know sometimes you still bring the junk, but just kind of keep that in mind too. But anyway, so we put everything back in, we've cleaned everything out, we're fresh, we're ready to really start. So, although I do feel like those first 2 steps were the biggest steps, but this is where we take a little bit more action and you start to see change. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly where to look here. That makes me look like I'm looking at you. Now we're talking about menu planning. And this is what really throws people off, and they throw their hands up and they say, forget it, because they don't know what to do. And I want to make it a little simpler for you. First of all, whether you're eating cruddy or you're eating well or you're eating in between, it doesn't matter. When you go grocery shopping and you go without a list and you go without a plan, you're going to overbuy and overspend every single time, because there's nothing to guide you unless you buy the exact same things every single time, which I doubt you do. I mean, I buy a lot of the same things, but honestly, I look at what I overbuy on and stuff I end up throwing out, and I do the same thing over and over again. Lately, I've been buying too much romaine lettuce. Well, it's just going to waste. Yeah, I have chickens and I can give them my compost and stuff, but it's just not smart. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You must follow a plan. And here are the reasons. A, you're going to have exactly what you need to make exactly the amount of food that you need. You're not going to be in the middle of the week going, oh, I don't have A, B, and C, so I can't make this. I'm going to have this instead. Oh, wait, I don't have that. Okay, I will just order pizza. So you're going to have exactly what you need to make the foods. And B, actually, there's 3 things. So B, 2, you are going to be able to stay on your food budget money-wise. You are. In fact, you might find that you start spending less money. People say it's more expensive to eat healthy, and I'm going to have to argue with that a little bit. If I go in with a plan, I will spend $50 to $75 less per visit, especially if I'm shopping at Meijer. If you're shopping at Meijer, you might want to consider not shopping at Meijer, because of the temptations of you having to or being able to get everything there. Like, you end up buying stuff other than groceries, and so it hikes it up, and it's hard to like stay there with the blinders on. So I recommend maybe not shopping at Meijer. Sorry, Meijer people, if you're a Meijer employee. I do Aldi and stuff like that. But anyways, and the third thing is you feel organized and accomplished when you leave. Throwing in chocolate covered sea salt caramels in your cart is so tempting. It starts, a few of those blow your budget. Oh, look at these, are great. If you don't have a plan for them, don't put them in your cart. Okay, so sticking to a menu is huge. So it's going to save you time and money in the long run, even if it doesn't feel like it right away. So what should your menu be? I recommend when you start that you make a menu like you would any other week. Or maybe you don't make a menu. I recommend you make a menu of the foods that you normally eat. Maybe a burgers one night, maybe a pizza, maybe a pasta. I'm trying to think of some like fish or chicken or whatever. Then take those meals that you like to make, go to Pinterest, type in the recipe, but then add clean eating at the back of it, or clean eating chicken casserole, or clean eating pizza. And then find a menu, find a recipe that you like, that you think your family will enjoy, and write down the ingredients in the recipe from there. Make yourself a spreadsheet, make yourself a little ebook to go back to. Pitch the ones you don't end up liking and put in a new one. So it is going to be a little bit of a process, okay? This is not something that's going to happen. This is like, it might take you a few months to figure out what your family's going to eat and not eat and what to sub out and what, but it'll happen. Another thing you can do is, I do have some sample clean eating menus, kind of based on like a one person thing, deal. So you would have to double and triple where needed. I do have a friend who's super good at staying on budget. I mean, like, I can't even believe how amount of money she doesn't spend. She's got 3 kiddos. They're little, but so she has put together a plan for me as well. Menu, shopping list, and recipes, and she sells these. So this would keep you going for a week. You can use it over and over again. You can buy another one and intermingles together, and you think, well, why would I buy money, or why would I pay for a menu if I'm trying to stay on budget? Like I said, I will spend $50 to $75 more over my budget or whatever, or just more, but not going in with a plan. I'm willing to spend money to have something to organize me. I don't have to make it. So it's my time. My time's worth $20. I'll spend the $20 on the meal plan, and I'll take it to the grocery store and shop off from it, because it will save me well more than $20. Can you see what I'm saying here? Other ideas for getting cleaner versions of the things that you like are the 21-day Fixate cookbook, and I don't have one sitting right up here. It's back behind me, but it's $20 from Beachbody. Well, it's from me. You order through me, through Beachbody, and that has like broccoli and chicken macaroni and cheese. It's really good. That has a chili recipe, a turkey chili recipe, muffins and cookies, casseroles, different breakfast ideas. Lots of really good ideas that you can play around with. So for $20, you have 101 Fixate recipes, including some cocktails in the back if you're interested in that. So you might need to put forth a little bit of money to get yourself organized so that you can save money and stay on plan. Does that make sense? Okay, so what you should be doing today is maybe just jotting down all those favorite recipes that you and your family like and enjoy. Just get them all out there, and then start looking at alternatives or how you can clean them up a little bit. If you're ready to just jump right into it, contact me about that menu plan, or go ahead and just search clean eating menu for family of 5. And I also have a book. I have a book that gives you a whole week's worth of food, plus the menu plan, the recipes, and the shopping list as well. I have to get it back from a friend, but I can post some of those things too. I just have to get the book back. I think it's a Better Homes and Garden catalog that I got from my sister-in-law. So I think my light's going here. So lots of different ideas. Please post all questions and comments below, okay? And good luck starting that. Don't get discouraged. It is a process, okay? So please, lots of interaction, and day 3, let's go.